Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and it is a Long War Wednesday. We're halfway through the week and we got a little Long War going on tonight, and we're going to see a band Doorn, and as I found out or was reminded, Freaky Friendly can get the job done today. We'll keep our fingers crossed that we have a good mission. We'll see. It is a swarming mission though ahead of us, so we gotta be prepared for anything today. Pretty much, you gotta be prepared for anything on the swarming. So welcome aboard everybody who's here. Carlos, hi. Yeah, it's a trap, it's a trap. That's your new nickname. Carlos, it's a trap. Oh my goodness. So I figured I'd point out a little something real quick, because I got the I got the email right before we started here about 20 minutes ago. Phantom Dragon 3088, welcome aboard. And my average Twitch viewers officially beat 3. We're sitting at 3.03 at the time of this thing, so I have a feeling that qualifies me for whatever it's supposed to qualify me for, and we'll see what that process involves here. Not now, we got a game to play, but we'll see what that all involves. So that's kind of exciting. Good news. Yeah, Carlos Sectoid in Long War of the Chosen, now Carlos Trap. That's kind of funny. All these new nicknames, huh? All sorts of new nicknames. We're full of nicknames. The game even assigns its own nicknames when we don't have them. What can I say? What can I say? A trap meme. Yeah, trap meme. OAP in the house. So good, I can see you up on the big screen and over here. I don't have to look down at my phone anymore. There we go. Loosen up the neck. It's always nice when the chat appears in front of me, so I can look more at you as I'm reading the chat. So there you go. Things are lining up. Now let's hope we have a good mission today. It is the I wrote it down, 25th of November for this swarming mission. The month of November has kind of zipped on by. Anybody notice that? Anybody else notice how fast it's kind of zipped on by this in-game month compared to other months that seem like they go on forever? Mission after mission, I guess. Shooting down so many aircraft and obliterating them in the sky really reduces. Oh, Werner, I missed saying hello to you. Sorry about that. Glad you can make it in here, my friend. And my glasses, I did clean them earlier, so there's no excuses there. No excuses other than me being me. No, what can I say? Not much. Y'all get to just roll your eyes going, yep, that's him all right. Although I look back to when I first started streaming. That was a while ago now. It's been a while now. But boy, did I miss way more chat than I do now. So, baby steps, little by little, get a little better. Baby steps, I guess those are steps. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. So I kind of looked briefly at the loadout. I don't know. We'll take one more look as we review who we picked out last time and see if I want to change anything. But nothing jumped out at me. Maybe the lack of a motion tracker is a big deal, but seeing as how it's a small map, I may just end up... Oh, thank you, Nightmare Top of the Hour. Seeing how it's a small map, I may just throw a battle scanner first thing. Odds are we're gonna see something. A swarming map on this size of a map, that's got to be a safe play, and that saves motion trackers. It allows me to take the scope and the marksman scope, and therefore improve Van Doorn's aim, which sometimes leaves something to be desired. But anyway, this is the map. We know that well. I put it on the thumbnail, and let's review. We got Zabiol, the man of 4 dense smokes, coming out on this one. And I did like your comments, Nightmare, on some of the rookies, or I still call them rookies because we haven't promoted them from rookie yet. I didn't have a chance to reply to you yet and let you know I like you have some good ideas, and I agree with a lot of the concepts. We'll see if I end up choosing those, but I'll give you my feedback too. As we discuss. I don't think I have to promote any of those this moment because we got so many people available, but yeah, I'd like to get that done. But anyway, Zabiel and his smoke. We got Lucian and his big gun. Did I give it to him? Yeah, I gave it to him. So there, we got a nice heavy hitting weapon. It is freaky friendly and Van Doorn. That's right, I wasn't even thinking about pairing these guys when I was making the roster. I was thinking Machine Hater versus Freaky Friendly. And Freaky Friendly just had a pinch more stats, and that's what made me choose him. That's all. Loki, good to see you. Hello. Yeah, battle scanner, and hopefully good damage by getting rid of the motion tracker. I just figured this map's small enough where I'm probably safe right off the bat chucking the frickin' battle scanner, and that'll be that'll help me know where to move. And then EIEIO is along. We're trying the breaching ammo, but it's not the kind of map where I want to rush forward, but he's more of a, I don't know, things go wrong and they rush us kind of a guy to get him off our backs, I guess, having him along. Then Van Doorn, as we were talking about, no motion tracker. Weird going out on a mission without a motion tracker, but the battle scanner should make up for it. Jonesy has got 1 extra smoke. It's just not, well, what can I say? It's just not dense. And then Ripley has she's the non-mobile gunner that we have. Usually I like having the double tapper. It usually works okay with this, but I have it the other way around, whereas, and I'm, there it is, rapid fire. I usually like having on the mobile gunner, but it's just the way it worked out. You just need to get a tick more health there, Jonesy, and it'll all work out. We got Emo along, so we do have a double tapper. However, because of this map being so short, I can't guarantee that I can keep Emo from not being shot at. Therefore, rather than extra ammo, I decided to give Emo a vest to try and keep Emo alive. That's the idea behind that maneuver. And then we got 4 rockets with Jam Ball, and if it's a tightly packed map, it hopefully will be a map that will have a chance to use those rockets. Well, this small of a map, yes, Conceal Scout, you know, I think this particular map, especially if there's floaters early on, they can ruin a concealment scout by rushing at us really fast. Just depends on the enemies on this kind of map, because it's you know, it kind of fun. It's not super wide. The map's not super wide, so there's not a lot of room to sometimes maneuver. Whereas in a bigger map that, like a crashed scout fighter or even a medium, there's a little more space to utilize a concealment scout. And then there's certain maps, certain inside UFOs that they come in handy. Jormyelin, you're just in time because we haven't started the mission. We're going to now, though, because this is where I say everybody check your weapons. Everybody check your ammo. Make sure you got the right ammo for the right weapon, because you know we are switching weapons a lot these days. And did I give you the Gauss version of your, yeah, the stutter gun? We're good. Recoilless rifle's back. Okay, I can't think of anything else I need to change. Yeah, fresh coffee, that works for everything. Hey, Gleaser, good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. By the way, my friend, I hit my 3 average viewer goal today when I logged into Twitch just before we started and went live. So I'll get to look at that, probably not tonight, but in the morning, and see what all that involves. Because I just got an email about it. So let's launch, let's get down there, let's do this mission, and let's stay alive. How about we do that? Well, I don't know, maybe we do, but they just sent me,
prepare for deployment, Strike One.
You qualify, go do it. And it, I didn't have the time to sit down prior to this. I didn't want to be distracted, so there you go. Ooh, well, you have to probably wait a moment till I get it all set up, Whoopantros, but you know, we'll get it set up eventually. And then that means there's new alerts I got to get going and worked on and set up. So there's kind of a lot of work involved, but once I get it going, it'll be okay. Let's begin and see. It is mission Silent Future.
The next deployment site is in the UK. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Okay, we want the aliens' future to be the silent future. We would like to continue making noise in our future. Yeah, because, you know, I'll be rolling in the green stuff, Gleaser. I'll be rolling in the green stuff now. Just like I am with YouTube. Oh my goodness. Well, I better be silent for a moment and concentrate on this mission. There's Van Doorn, the only Baldy we got, I think, in this particular team here, so he stood out quite a bit. Let's go. Futuro silenzioso. Oh, I did the whole Italian thing again.
This is Big Sky. Strike Team is racing.
Oh no.
Requesting authorization to deploy.
Just figure it out before.
Strike One is clear.
Yeah, you think I'll have the Nether Brain done by next month? Yeah, I know, I did. That's because the most recent country I've been to, other than the one I'm living in, is Italy. So it's kind of in my brain a little bit. Kind of in my brain. Okay, so we got the standard start on this one. So just like I said, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna throw our battle scanner out here, and I would venture to say, where do I want to make it land? Maybe on top of like something like this, right there. And that should give me decent vision of the upper part of the map here. Let's go find out.
Coming on screen.
And there's our welcoming committee waiting for us right ahead. A big group. Not quite a pentagon today. I guess you could call it a diamond. And there's the rough. A diamond with a rough. It looks like a heavy floater in the center leading his little tiny floaters all around him is what it looks like. So, oh, we're starting off with a typical Gleaser vibe. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Oh, Gleaser, you're making me laugh. Katsunung and Bodley, good to see you in here. Congratulations on making it just in time. We are not active yet. We just threw our battle scanner. We know how far we can go to set up. And we're going to do just that. I need to get a rocket. Where is Jamball? In fact, just to get an idea, how far could a rocket from where we are if it wasn't blocked. So I don't really have to move up very far to be able to reach that group with a rocket. And I'm thinking that's the way, well, it'd be nice to get up here. And I might just be able to do that because they're low. But then I got that thing blocking us. And I would be able to get the rocket over that way from here. And then they don't see me. And that's a line to shoot the rocket. So I think that's what we'll do. And if they scatter and go on Overwatch, as they could do, that's not great cover, but, you know, we have smoke, we have stuff, we have things. And I think we can pretty much move up because of this full cover and how low they are. I don't think we have to worry about being seen. I'm just thinking Rocketeer-wise, I want an angle so since they're low, I don't want to have to raise up and shoot over the vehicle as much. And from here, yeah, I just want it a little bit closer. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to try this. One, two, three, four, five. So we kind of see all the circles. None of them, this should be safe. Should, I repeat, be safe.
Affirmative.
Okay. We have a steadied rocket. We have our opening, as long as I don't make a misclick and activate them before then. I'm going to bring you right there. So maybe we'll have an Overwatch if they are moving this turn. Emo. Well now. Well now. Now. There's a lot of ways they can go. I guess I'm bringing you back behind this car back here, just so there's potential angle past all this full cover in case they don't fly. So at least we have some kind of shot with you. You will not be steadied, but you'll have a little bit of cover. There is my smoke. Now the suppressors. Now the suppressors. And so, as you can see, if I come here, there's no rings of vision, whereas if I come here, there's no rings of vision, but if I come here, yeah, they see us. So from here, we're okay. Because I guess this car and the step out to the side is too far away. So let's get our heavy big gun there. So that's Ripley's spot.
Yeah.
Oh. We can see them, but they can't see us because we have squad sight. That's how that worked. It panicked me for a moment when we got that sound. Let's see about another gunner over here, namely Freaky Friendly, because we could always get up here to be able to suppress, or here, whichever ends up being the best spot.
On my way.
And we get to Overwatch. Ripley just gets to hunker. Then we got Zabiol, and then we got our running gunner. And this is not the turn to be running gunning, so I'm just gonna hang you out over here for now.
Location confirmed.
I wonder what animals he's singing E-I-E-I-O to right now. And then Zabiol will kind of keep you in between everybody. So if you need to throw smoke, you can. I think we're safe moving you, so you're safe. That does not have the rings of vision down there. So this is your spot. Yeah, that truck just blocks it nicely. And then, since you get you get to throw 2 smokes if we get a really weird activation. How about that? Or if we don't even get to activate them by the rocket. Which means I get to put you on Overwatch. Here we go. Is this the pod that moves? I hear a Muton. I hear some Thin Men. and we see some floaters. So I think opening with this rocket, since we know we can throw smoke to help jam all out, is the best opening. Yeah, not the ambient, not here in the. Haven't seen. It doesn't seem like thin men have been part of the mix that often, but this is a very nice rocket. As long as it doesn't scatter away too much, we'll keep it right on the heavy guy.
Firing rocket.
Killed one of them.
Here they come.
Hit the heavy for 8, and he went high. So you know who I'm going to count on to take care of that? Emo. I had you in mind for that one. And then injured, uninjured. So we have an uninjured dude there. Will we be able to suppress him should I desire? Yes. So he has the most hit points. I'm hoping Emo, let's see what your shot is. 85. Not bad. But you know what? Would be even better if I got Van Doorn a little closer to hollow him, and then everybody else will just have to deal with these, and we suppress. Actually, I could probably end up moving Ricky Friendly forward, yeah, to suppress someone. I wondered if I move you forward, do you have vision of the guy in the back? That would be a no. So we may have a little trouble seeing this guy, unless... So I'm fine being aggressive a little bit. Yeah, I can at least get a shot off. It's not a close range shot with my big alloy cannon. And there's always a chance we just barely see something down below, but that would be worthwhile if he is suppressed. Yeah, I think that might work. So I'm seeing a plan formulating in my head. So we're going to bring Van Doorn forward. He will, being flying targets, he will not qualify for hit and run, but I would like a double tap to be a slightly higher percent over there. So let's, especially the heavy is the most danger for us right now. Yeah, smoke will be thrown over here. Yeah, that I do know. That I do know. Thanks, Nightmare. The last thing I'll do is with Zabiel, based on how many we've taken out, then I will throw the smoke. This guy will be suppressed, but suppressed and in smoke, dense smoke, he should be okay. This is the only enemy I'm a little nervous about not being able to kill, but we have him under control with suppression at least. So let's get rid of the dangerous one that hits the hardest.
Sir.
The other thing I might be able to do... Oh, that car's already exploded, so... Our friendly neighborhood mech wouldn't be able to make it explode any further. They only explode once. Let's go shoot at the big guy. Yeah, in fact, I'll just click that way. 61%, well, we're just doing it for the hollow. My friends, we're just doing it for the hollow. You know, somehow it's our hollow targeters take offense when I say that. Like, I think they can't hit or something, and they have to prove to me, you know, you think all we can do is hollow. Well, we can hit too, is what they seem to be saying to me. Somehow. Yeah, that doesn't get me sight on that lower guy. So we got options. We got options. So Emo, you're up. You are up next. Yeah, that guy's in range, so you'll be under the smoke I throw over here too. And he'll be suppressed. So now we're up to 95 double tap. That I do like. That I adore. And it makes it look like we're shooting at the wrong one, but it is the heavy. So let's do it. Oh. What was that damage? Oh, only 10. Well, oh, that's right, because what's his face, Van Doorn, helped you out. So now you get to double tap a whole nother enemy. That's good. Who would be the best? Well, let's just go with the high percent. And then we'll see what we can do about this guy after that. Nice start for our double tap sniper. He's gonna have to reload now because we did not have the extra ammo. Okay. So there's 2 left. Neither one is on Overwatch. I think there's 2 left. Yeah, because we killed one with the opening rocket out of a pot of 5. Okay, so I am going to therefore bring you, EIEIO, right here. See if your shot will be a high enough percent with him standing out in the open. It just might be.
Going in for the kill.
And I'm gonna hope that there is no vision possible down low. Shouldn't be.
Already there.
And there isn't. Well, do I have a holo targeter? I do have a holo targeter right here, but I can't get a line on this guy. Yeah, and even standing in the open, I can't get a line on this guy. So I think I'm gonna go freaky friendly. I'll end up going here, but I also got our man Julian as a backup, who will also be able to get a shot. Neither of which can provide holo targeting to the other. But we're gonna bring Julian up here and see if he has the will to kill today.
Affirmatif, commandant.
He's got a much better shot. So actually I'm going to let Julian do that, because if he does succeed, then EIEIO's shot here is a heck of a lot better than the one there, even though this one's in cover. Amazing how that works. So Lucian, let's do it. Yeah, I can't do that. Well, the other thing, but I want the corpse. I already blew up one corpse. I want to go for the shot. Famous last words. Yeah, and your shot is better on this guy. It's just reverse for these two guys. Go figure. Go figure. 3 out of 4 chance. 3 out of 4. Got to be good enough. And it is. Slight overkill, but we did it. Now I can go for 75% over here before we suppress his behind. 16%, even in cover, we have a chance for crit. Didn't get it. Didn't think we would, but, you know, one can wish. Now, actually, I might have a line from here just to give Freaky Friendly a shot also. That would not block suppression because you still have step out or whatever you might need there, and that would still count as cover for Friendly. Let's give him a good old-fashioned just shot. Yeah. Oh, is it because you're watching, Whoopantros? You're watching. Okay. Is that why I didn't die yesterday too? Because you were in the house watching me slog my way towards that brain yesterday. My God, I wasn't expecting such a welcome. I was expecting to go through that frickin' portal and be at the brain. I thought that's how far in we were, but no. All right. It's not double tap. The other thing we can do, since it's a low percent, I got a better percent to mind fray, and that'll make it even harder for him to hit my guys in smoke. Let's see if we can be successful. Ah, didn't work. We'll have our guys keep working on that. Let's suppress. Lock them down, lock them down, lock them down, and now is time for the smoke. Actually, I can do free smoke, because I only need to do it over here. I'm I'm only worried about the people on this side. Well, actually, if I can see him, I guess I'm worried about me too. But at least we're in cover. He's suppressed. And I'm going to try one more mind game on him. So, Zabiol, you aren't going to be in your own smoke. So that's your incentive. That's your incentive to not fail on this mind frag. How about that? 67%, pretty much a lot better. That's right. My medics do have the best will of anyone on our team. So let's do it. Oh, it failed again. Okay. Let's hope he's not feeling his oats because we failed to... He hunker? Was that a hunker sound I heard? Oh. I didn't hear a hunker sound, but I anticipated the hunker sound. Well, we can easily take care of him now. We can do it on a blue move, in fact. In fact, we're just going to shoot across the cover from right next to him. There is a chance from this angle we'll see somebody down here. And I could just throw a frickin' grenade, you know, all that. But we're going to come over here, try to shoot and kill him, and if we activate something, we can always pull back because we do have close encounters. Let's try that.
Roger that.
Okay, we didn't see anything down there. You saw the terrain light up when we moved up. There could have been something down there. 99% chance to hit. And EIEIO delivered. Okay, so it's time to get us moving forward to the next level. So as things activate down here, we heard Thin Men and we heard a Muton. So that could be Muton Berserker. I'm not good enough at telling those two Mutani sounds apart. So Van Doorn, what we might do is throw a battle scanner down there, but I almost want to keep it in case we get one of those stubborn pods back there. It's kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm trying to think of the best place for my sniper. This doesn't give me enough. The full cover the full covers here are nice for the snipers, but they only give you vision of half the upper ground. So there's that. So Emo, let's go see. We're gonna have to get you moving forward only part way this first move because you need to reload. So we'll bring you this far.
Roger.
And I need my best, hardest hitting soldier with ammo. And then we'd also like a rocket. Oh, this is a glorious position for a rocket because, well, I guess Thin Men can jump, but everybody else would be more likely to climb up the ladders or up this ramp. So having a rocket available in that direction is just fine by me. So let's do it.
Moving up.
It's steady. Yeah, we're just gonna reload you.
Ready to rock.
And Van Doorn, we'd love to get you up. I guess I can get away without reloading you, just to get you in position. Let's just go this far in Overwatch in case they pop up this turn. You have lightning reflexes, so it doesn't matter that you're standing in the open.
We have eyes on the target.
Now we got a Gauss rifle. Why don't I bring Glenn Friendly over here in case they come up this way for some nice double tap, maybe?
Got it. Moving.
Then I got to figure out Jonesy. So this is not optimal. This almost gives better coverage. It just means you're going to be acting like a short range gunner, but that's fine. We still have more smoke. You have your own smoke. So I'm just rushing you up here.
Ooh, I like that.
She likes what I tell her to do a lot. She likes being dominated, isn't it? Something like that. Ooh, I like that. It's a weird voice pack. Some of these random voice packs. There's no way you can preview and listen to it all the way through, but she sure likes saying that line a lot. Ooh, I like that. Cracks me up. I'm just going to bring you here, Lucian, and we're just going to reload because you have such a heavy-hitting gun. I want to, before we do that, let's one for all and reload. And now I can get my smoke farther forward. Is there anybody else? I'm going to bring you here because I might need my sniper to go there at some point. I could even bring you here for smoke. You can still cover the field.
Roll in there.
See if anybody's feeling frisky and come upstairs. No, they're not feeling frisky today. Has it been a while since I think I recall Thin Men on like crashed scouts and fighters, but just on a regular abduction, how long has it been since we've seen Thin Men? It'll be interesting to see the health of these Thin Men. I think I'm going to hold off one more turn. I might even bring my Rocketeer up here to steady to give better vision and potentially shoot farther. Maybe even if they do a scatter over on this side low, I might even be able to get a rocket down there. One could hope. Oops, except that's not my Rocketeer. Because then my sniper can go there.
Heading for that location.
As long as I have dense smoke, I'm okay taking half cover a little bit. Whoa! Buntasto, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You know, I want to thank you, my man. I think your raid of 7 the other day pushed me over. My average viewer count got over 3 finally. And it was your raid that helped do it. So how about I give you a personal thank you for this raid too, but also that last one where you brought 7 with you on that particular day. So thanks a lot. So we're on a swarming Van Doorn mission. We've taken out 5 floaters, one heavy floater, 4 regular floaters, and you know, the rest are down there. We're hearing, you know, it's November and we're hearing Thin Men, which we haven't been seeing Thin Men on a regular abduction in a while, but you know, we're kind of doing okay, believe it or not. How about Jonesy, you take that corner? That was a really important move. Lucian, I'm not going to push you 2 up yet. I'm going to get Van Doorn up there also, because he's got lightning reflexes. So
Closing on target.
he'll be able to be a help, and I'm just going to get everybody fully reloaded, getting ready for this next round. And speaking of, the only thing we'd have to worry about is grenades by using this car, because if they come running up here, it would be in grenade range, but not on activation. So let's get our other suppressor over here. I mean, right now that's just a good suppressing cover point. In fact, I'll bring my other suppressor here. And then maybe we could even move you down at some point further. I think that's half cover. Or there. Because you're the close-up double tap suppressor. So let's bring you here.
Hauling ass.
And then my sniper we got to get moved up. Let's just keep you there, Lucian. Now that we're almost set, I don't want to activate. And then my sniper here. So that gives... I don't know how far you can see over here, but odds are, like I said, I want this. This is where they'll come up more than likely. Except Thin Men can jump, so they could come up over here.
Copy that.
But that covers most of the field over here, so there you go. Yeah, I popped. Actually, last night I popped. I was laying in bed, ready to fall asleep, but I just, on my phone, I saw you streaming, so I popped in, said hi. But I didn't last very long. Didn't last very long. I always have good intentions, but you know how it is. The older you get, you lay down in bed and it's hopeless. It's hopeless. Yeah, we'll just Overwatch here. We got the smoke ready for when we need it.
On Overwatch.
And we'll just kind of hang tight. Then, I think...
Shh. You hear that?
Okay, they're down over here, so we know... Okay. Okay. There's, you know, it's a swarming mission, so there's still a lot out there. There's still a lot out there. 3 or 4 pods worth. And there's not much map. So I think what I want to do... What kind of vehicle is this? You know, if it's a truck, I'll get it in the cab. I mean, in the... I want to throw it on top of a vehicle, ideally. And I sometimes suck at doing that. Maybe on the cab there, so it's up high. Then it sees everything. Yeah, they're kind of, I think, right behind the taxi over there. So, but just in case there's something over here too, I kind of want to try and place the pod on top of this vehicle. I'm just trying to see, you know, I'm so good at throwing it down inside a crack and then it it doesn't show us anything. So let's get our final battle scanner and make sure. Let's see if we can get it to work. Okay, so it's like a truck. I think this is like the cab is what it looks like. That's the cab of the truck. So I want to try and get it on top of the cab so I get better vision from the battle scanner. That's the goal. Watch it follow into a little dent and I don't see anything. That's the way my luck is with throwing battle scanners. Just advance warning if anybody has not seen me on these missions.
New data is inbound.
Okay, it worked. Oh, whoa. They're right there. I see a sectoid even. What is it? Only a sectoid? Oh. Ha. Little chrysalid fun. I wonder if... And there's the thin men. You know, we heard a muton. I don't see a frickin' muton. Does anybody see a muton? It looks like... How much you want to bet all the floaters sometimes spread out? The floaters... We've had that happen before where a squad of floaters was with a chrysalid. And then, problem is, I was saying, I was thinking of throwing, well, what I could do is launch a grenade from Lucian. That would activate him. Of course, then I wouldn't have Lucian to shoot. And he would be a big help. But I'd have everybody else. I'd have my double tap. You are reloaded. Yeah, they'll have both my suppressors. And it would be nice if I could maybe throw the grenade over here and not activate the sectoids and the thin men, because I have a feeling we're looking at 2 pods here. Sectoids and thin men, and floaters and a chrysalid. And wherever that muton is, he's probably a whole nother pod. Who knows? Well, that's going to be my plan, because my rocket, let's just make sure. I don't think my rocket would be able to do anything over here. Because they're... Whoops. Oh, that switched to Overwatch. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get it down. Yeah. And then with... Oh, wait. A rocket would be able to hit these guys. Except if it's scattered with one scatter, it could pick up the sectoid, and then I've activated 2 pods. So I almost feel like... Ooh. Oh, well, that's the shredder rocket. Is that really what I want to... Well, if they're heavy floaters, and my eye is not great at discerning the two, maybe it is a shredder rocket I want to do. Like right there. That would get... It would miss the other floater, but then it won't activate the other pod. So rather than think about it, let's go do it. Let's go do it. Okay, we shredded them, and a pod is active.
I'm being flanked.
I'm happy with that scatter, and they definitely are heavy floaters. Two of them stayed down though, so we can't control these two right now. Guess who's throwing heavy smoke? Guess who's throwing heavy smoke? And these heavy floaters can pop grenades at us. So let's go see what Emo's shot is. Oh, well, Emo's got 100% double tap. Did we steady? Is he steady? Yeah, he's steady. That's why the first one's 100, because usually there's some defensive bonuses for these heavy floaters. So the second shot may not be 100%. So Emo, this is your turn to do the big damage. Pretty good. Your second shot is only 85. And that's your only target. Ooh. Van Dorn's out in the open too, and because he threw the battle scanner, I should have probably waited a turn. A little mistake. No, two of them stayed out of sight. Well, let's see. Him and him, all that, you know. These two heavy floaters stayed out of sight. So the smoke is going to be a fly-in here today. I'm going to come down here. I just want to get in there for a free shot and then try and take cover, even if it's back in the smoke. Because I don't want heavy floaters, but I don't want to bunch up too much. These guys throw frickin' grenades. I'm a little worried about that. A little bit worried about that. Well, what I can do, he can give cover, and then let's go find out this to at least damage somebody. Oh, you see, he can't get it down here far enough to damage these guys down below. And then if I try to hurt this guy, I activate the other pod, which is a big no-no. And who do I have to take him out? Well, I got double tap. Let's go find out if that 85% is good enough. Let's go find out. Of course, you won't have a follow-up shot then. The limitations of the Gauss long rifle. Oh, I saw that aim and I didn't like it. I hate how the game lets you see how it's lining up, so you kind of know ahead of time. Yikers. No, I'm not tempted to make you shoot even though it's a good shot. I gotta do what I was gonna do. I gotta come down here and take this shot. Kill the chrysalid. Yes. That is my play. Yes.
Solid copy.
What? We're just not doing it. He's shredded. He's supposed to be easy to kill. Now, we gotta figure this out. I was hoping to have more Overwatches instead of having to use some shots or suppress on the ones we can see. You know, there's a way it's supposed to work. Well, let's see. What we're gonna have is these guys here being able to do their nasty against us, their nasty best. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come down. Well, this guy will be able to come up and flank us here. I'm gonna need smoke down there, and I'm gonna need smoke over here. Let's go find out where the smoke can help us. How much ground it covers. Okay, I can get Van Doorn. So if I bring Lucian forward to give cover, then I can throw a second grenade, smoke grenade down here. So that helps. That helps. Okay. Thank goodness this time it's not Nefertiti because she doesn't have the free toss of her smoke. Okay, that way I can keep you here and you can finish the job. Let's finish the job. Pure overkill, but the job is finished. Now I got a flyer. And what are my shots on the flyer? Oh man. I can see all the way back to that thin man back there. Too bad I don't want to activate a pod. The advantages of squad sight. Oh, so if I come down here to help him, I probably activate that other thin man. Let's go see. No, it doesn't show a ring of vision on that thin man. So I guess it's that circle. So we're safe. I can come right here. When does the thin man see me? Okay, there. There. Not there. So yeah, okay, I can come here. I can launch a grenade, say on this one. Or I can try a shot up there. I think those heavy floaters are going to be throwing grenades is what I'm thinking. Let's do a one. Let's think about this because I won't be providing cover if I take that shot. So therefore I'm probably going to have to suppress the guy flying. Throw my smokes, my 2 smokes. And then have one of us on Overwatch. That'll be my... Ripley will be on Overwatch because she's got heat. And then you can suppress that guy. I wish we had better than a 50% shot, and I trust it. But that's about all I got left. And I feel like a 75% up there is not enough, especially I was planning to do this and then damage this guy without activating that other pod. You know, it would help if it wasn't so jumpy. Okay, that works. Not gonna kill the guy. I did do one for all. I was almost panicked at first that I didn't do one for all first and provide the cover. So that helps where we might be able to pick him up with Overwatch when he flies. That's about all that does. Smoke man, smoke man. Zabiol the smoke man. Yeah, he's too far away. Yeah, so this smoke gets all these guys in half cover and standing in the open.
Cover.
And grenades don't care about smoke. That's the thing. Grenades do not. Yeah, Captain Timo, it's more my mistake. Well, no. Early on, I took that perk instead of the free toss of the smoke grenade. I probably would play that differently now. I like that free toss for support. No, smoke dent. We're not talking smoke when tossed though. This is all dent smoke that we're throwing. This is dense smoke. This has saved us a couple times. Regular smoke, dense smoke is magical. It's like when it snows outside. This is dense smoke. So let's it's still, you know, we're for us folks standing in the open, we still can get hit, but it reduces the damage on that hit also if it does get through. So it's not necessarily a kill shot. Now these guys, unfortunately, will have a habit of, and then here's where we Overwatch. Glenn Friendly, be successful with your Overwatch. Oh wait, no, you're overwatching because you have the heat and these are heavy. I think it'll be more, I think that's somehow effective, aren't they? Are floaters considered mechanical? Well, I guess we'll find out, but that's why I'm doing it this way. So you're suppressing him,
Come on.
it, and you're overwatching. And if it had one less tick of health, if it only had 2 or 3 health left, I could have, we could have flushed it, but not today. We're going to Overwatch against those 2 hidden floaters. And here's where we got to cross our fingers. Oh no, they're activating. They're going to eat up all our Overwatch. Who told them to activate? And that my heat was wasted on those guys. And of course he ran away with one hit point, and the heavy guys get to come up and go blam. Okay, suppression is good. Chance to crit. He was full cover. He's the only one not in smoke. And they decided to play suppression. They're thinking, even though we're in heavy smoke, they're thinking, they're standing in the open. Let's suppress them so somebody else can shoot them. So that worked for us. The only problem, the only drawback to this build, the only drawback to this weapon, it's empty. Empty weapons are not good weapons. So we gotta reload the Gauss long rifle. Okay. Now if we need a little follow-up shot, we got that. Van Doorn at least. Well, he's suppressed. Who's the other one they suppressed? Oh, it's probably, you know what it is? Is it Danger Zone or something like that? Let's go take a look at him. Now, I do have an unsteadied rocket, which I very well might use on one of these guys. Like, it could kill this one. And then we're gonna have to deal with thin men, and there's one hefty thin man. The rest of the thin men are not so hefty. And he healed. This one was down lower than that, so this thin man has the ability to heal a little bit now. So they're at that point now. Yeah, I think they're it looks like they're both suppressed. That's why I'm figuring it's Danger Zone. It would be very helpful, therefore, if we just did this. And the scatter's not hideous. And we have an ability to take it out. It's one less heavy floater corpse, but this is also a sticky situation. And then with him out of the way and these guys no longer suppressed, we can do something there. And then Van Doorn frees up. It kind of loosens up the board a little bit. Then we just got to worry about acid and thin men. Okay. Let's, yeah, I'm just going to do this. I think that place, since I got to reload emo, kind of sucks that they activated also.
Bringing the pain.
Let's go, Jamball. Well, it got rid of the suppression. That I was hoping for a kill, but it got rid of the suppression. Okay. Old McDonald. Okay, you're not suppressed. Let's figure this out. Should be able to take him out. If I have to, I can flush. And if I bring EIEIO here, that's 2 shots. Close encounters. There's no other Overwatches that would be able to see him. It does bring him in line for shooters down below. What about this? Yeah. Ooh, I don't want that guy in the back. I don't need a thin man to also see him without moving. So let's go here. It brings him in line of being shot at by sectoids. But I'm only worried about that heavy floater. I don't see it. I'm scanning like I feel like I'm missing something, but here we go.
Heading to that location.
Is he anymore? We got rid of the guy that was suppressing over here. I think that red arrow down means something else. Or oh, it's telling me there's elevated enemies nearby. So that's a warning that way. So we're still okay. I got a good shooter. I got Julian's my get out of jail free card with these guys up here. He is literally gonna save me with his shots potentially, but I'm starting out here. Right there. Oof. Oh, this is the one that never... He was the one that was solo over here, so he never got shredded. He never got shredded. So I'm going to go ahead and take that second shot, and we're going to leave you. You've got the health to put up with sectoid shots, I hope. That's what I'm counting on, because we need a heavy floater damaged big time. Oh, baby! Have we gotten so close here? And I don't have a capture person, so there's no way I'm capturing a heavy floater right now. We did not bring an engineer. Who do I consider my finisher today? Yeah, I already reloaded you. You could have been my finisher with your skills on these flying targets. I could have been shooting, you know what, on you. I could have been shooting the laser pistol and had decent chances to clean up this mess, but I reloaded you first. I still would have had to reload you at some point. Yeah, isn't that frustrating? You have a capture just sitting there for you, but you can't do anything about it. But I'm glad I have firepower instead. Then Doorn, what kind of shots are you giving me here? Well, this should be... Oh, wait. That's just a damn good shot, but he's behind cover, so that's not hit and run. I would prefer for you to find some cover somewhere. I guess what I got to look at is here. We got to clean up some of this mess. 75% up there, 69 there, and 90 right there. So Van Doorn, what I need you to do is pick one that has the worst shot to get holo targeting. I also have holo targeters. Ripley does not holo target for us. Freaky Friendly does. So what I could do is double tap both these guys, or double tap the ones that have the worst chance to hit. Let's go see what that is, just to get holo target, and then there's always a chance, you know. So that guy's the easy one. I gotta double tap the 2 floaters that are harder to hit, just to get them holo targeted and make that shot better. That's the plan on this one. So Freaky, go there. And if let Freaky know if he's in the mood, he can just kill him. You know, I would not complain that he's not following the plan. Okay. Well,
That's a load of bull.
you know, you could have killed him. I was kind of joking. I was semi-joking. Okay, he understands that I was being sarcastic and that I wanted it. You sometimes he's a little freaky. Sometimes you gotta explain things to him. Sometimes you do. You gotta take it easy with them. So now that guy's up to 79. We have others that should be able to provide decent shot on this one now. 71. No, we'd be able to. Well, he's a hollow targeter though, so we can get help. So let's take Julian's best shot. That's not his best shot. But what's your best shot? Not there. All you would be able to hollow it. That's your best shot, but it's not good enough to count. These shots are not quite good enough to count on. You know what I'm saying? Now I can well, guess what? We're gonna flush one of them. We're gonna remove one of them via flush. So let's see if we can flush this guy out. I hope it works. 80s, once again, 83%. And if it fails, because the high guy is gone. So if it fails, I don't have suppression anymore. I gotta do it. Okay. You gotta be able to count on Jonesy. You gotta be able to count on Ellen Ripley when you need it. Okay, now I got a 90 here. I do like that. We will then probably get acided. How much you want to bet? Over there. What I might do, throw my last heavy smoke over here, because this is going to dissipate. And then they will acid us, and I'd rather have them acid us than shoot and hurt us. Here we go. Make it count. Just a flaming meteor out of the sky. Okay, so there it was a flying enemy, so we didn't get hit and run off of that. I do have a shot here. Down to one of those guys that could shoot at us. I can still see him from here. Apparently I have a step out that works. And that at least gets you into cover. And then I can throw the last smoke that should be able to cover all three of you, perhaps. Let's go, yeah, a little bit of an overkill with that gun. I'm gonna pick on this guy. Then we're gonna have... Yeah, then what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna throw smoke and I'll have one Overwatcher, Zabiol, my medic, who's used his smoke well.
In motion.
And it's still 88, so I'm pleased with that. And we didn't quite kill him though. Did not quite kill him. So let's throw the last smoke on the front row. Because they're the closest to get hit. But if the smoke disappears, Thin Man could the one Thin Man could jump up and shoot against them. It looks like, excuse me, looks like that would cover everybody. Right about there.
Clouds away.
So we heard a muton, so there's still another pod after these guys that we're dealing with right now. And with our luck, and I'm gonna Overwatch against, you know, Thin Man jumping up. And that's it. We gotta hope that we did what we needed to do. Okay, that's one less shot from a sectoid, although it will be improved. He's gonna shoot. Oh, he's gonna Overwatch. I'm fine. They can just do that all day long. Oh, he is a medic after all.
Enemy's still alive.
He is a medic after all. Okay, dense smoke. It only took 5. He is an assault with good health. Except now he's being suppressed. Because he says, oh, he's flanked. And it's like, oh yeah, I won't be able to kill that guy, right? Okay, well, I'm glad their logic is faulty, like mine sometimes is. And we have an explosive situation here, if you want my opinion. And I think we have 1 grenade remaining to take advantage of it. How far can I launch that grenade right now? I can pick them up. I can pick them all up. I'll probably lose a Thin Man corpse in the back, but then again he's behind cover and it may dull the explosion. He's at the far reaches of it. I got Van Doorn here for close combat. He doesn't have a close combat weapon. Who can I use? Oh, okay, I got people. I got people. Oh, I got Emo back. Yeah, we got this. Double tap over here. One of those two has got to hit, right? Isn't this is Emo that missed 290s in a row one day. So I always have my doubts, but I think Emo can handle this one. So let's have Emo take out the flanking Thin Man. No. I was just joking about your misses before. There we go. See, sometimes when you explain your reasoning, like I had to do with Friendly, Emo's he's focused in there now. He's focused in there now. Let's see. Now I can decide. Now I can step forward a little further to get the grenade more centralized over here. I don't want to step far forward so far that I pick up that Muton pod, but just far enough so that the grenade goes where I want it. Okay. Let's do one for all. And launch. That feels a lot better. Didn't kill anybody, but we damaged a bunch, and we got the hit point filled leader damaged now. Now, what I can do, Van Doorn, can I get you? Guess what? You have cover right here. You could run to. Kinda hides these, but you can make it all the way here to have some nice flanking fun. Flanking fun with Van Doorn, who has lightning reflexes, and we'll let him use them. Oh, you can't see that one from here? So his cover's gone, so there's my hit and run on these two. Of course, they're gonna get to shoot at me. Unless I can only see one of them from here. So he gets lucky because of this vehicle. I was thinking maybe I can avoid the Overwatch. Actually, the front guy won't have Overwatch on me. Because it considers he's too much of an angle down from us being this far back. So there will be only one Overwatch to run, Van Doorn. And then you get to show off your hit and run skills.
Approaching target now.
6%. These lightning reflexes are getting a little. The percentages seem to be going up. You know what I'm saying? But I do like this.
Nothing's moving down there.
And I do like this. We just cut their numbers in half. And then freaky friendly. It would be nice to find somewhere, anywhere, where we can get suppression on. Where I'm gonna have to move my suppressors. But I have somebody else here. Oh, you did move. You did that grenade. I have you. That's a 50%er. You actually can see him. Okay. Okay, that's because you're a hex. You're a square closer. That's what he can. That's weird. He can see you there. Oh, I guess he can see like your head. What's this? So he's not good. Thin men have a little defense against mind games. They have goodwill apparently. So that's a coin flip. We do have heavy smoke. One more time. And then it gives me a chance to get some folks repositioned. Of course, it's still only half cover. It's not perfect. I don't think I see from there. So let's get the mobile guys so maybe I can readjust next turn. I don't think I see either of them from here.
Yes, sir.
Which doesn't prohibit them from moving to be able to see me and shoot me. I'm gonna come here because in case they move farther back thinking they're in trouble. And then maybe I can then see them from here.
Got it.
And Ripley, oh, okay, that was your double move. And then Zabiel, I just need you for med kits now, which I do have a need there. I'm gonna bring you up behind. He's not on Overwatch because he's shot. So let's take him as cover, and then we'll be nearby for healing purposes. And you're in the smoke temporarily.
Stepping off.
And even if it disappears, you're in full cover now. And Jamball, you got a shredder rocket left, which actually could reach them if they stay there. Let's just steady. And I'm going to take the 50-50. It's better than the mind spray. Sometimes 50-50 works. No, we checked the mind fray for the thin man. Now we might be able to get him. Oh, now he's out of sight. They're both retreating. They're going back to the Muton, we heard. Thinking Big Daddy will protect them. That's what they're thinking. And before I push forward to try and move on them, it's time for us to reload a little. Yeah, definitely got to get Emo back in the game also.
Welcome.
So let's get ready before we move forward. I can come here to reload.
Back online.
I'm gonna reload here.
Bangs out.
So they'll have a turn to maneuver against me. We'll overwatch you. And then we'll heal there.
Come on, we'll get you back in the
And we're
farm.
back to full strength because that was just armor. And they pulled back, so let's move our rocket farther forward and steady. A lot of half cover out there. I'm just going to reload. We're all just reloading for the final push. Now the grenade removes Overwatch Captain Timo in XCOM 2. It does not do it here. The grenade with any damage removes suppression, but nothing removes Overwatch. Like that. I'm sure maybe there's something I'm forgetting that removes Overwatch, but in general, nothing removes that Overwatch. Van Doorn. Let's get you with your light, and just in case someone's on Overwatch and can see you here, let's have you make this move first.
In motion.
No. They're all up back here. And this is where I was saying, wouldn't it be nice to have the battle scanner remaining if... But I'm glad we used it when we did, because that would have been awkward activating both those pods. So we're just going to be on Overwatch.
We have eyes on the target.
I'm just going to be on Overwatch. At least where we can, we'll be on Overwatch. Where's the ladder? Right there? Yeah, let's not block the ladder. And, well, I guess we could just jump down.
Je bouge. Je vous couvre. Je reste en observation.
We will not count on him for cover. And if we could get line of sight, we got Emo waiting back here who will have a commanding view to pick people off. I hope. I'm going to bring my Gauss machine gun, my long-range suppressor up here too. I could come here and just throw smoke.
Let's do this.
I want to be able to get vision over there. Emo, steady. When we do see him, we want to hit. I probably will keep my healer back here.
Heading for that location.
I'll get an old McDonald over here. Not so much for Overwatch as maybe we can get her behind down here at some point. And then Freaky Friendly, I'm thinking about bringing you right there. Limits, there's no step out on this side. Van Doorn's blocking you on that, but that you should still have good cover on Overwatch. I mean, suppression.
Let's do this.
Depending on what's in that last pod. I'm just gonna hunker because I want to keep my med kits alive. And Jamball, you're coming forward and steadying here.
Solid copy.
That's about as best as we can do. A lot of half cover. No dense smoke anymore. Overwatch would have been useless with that weapon.
C'est quoi qui fait ce bruit?
Aren't that Thin Man and Sectoid aren't curious to just peek forward and see where we are? If I was a Muton, I would tell Sectoid, go see where they are, and then come right back. Yeah, Reaper, yeah. Wrong game. Yeah, killing, you are right, Gleaser. Killing the enemy does, in fact, and I will attest to that, it does, in fact, remove Overwatch. How about that? I think we gotta tough it out. What I could do, although if I come down here, it could very well just activate the other pod. But maybe that's what I need to do with Van Doorn. I have my rocket ready. I have Emo ready. Let's go see if we see him from here.
Closing on target.
We saw something. We saw something right there, but apparently we didn't activate it. Apparently. So let's go here and steady a little closer. I can probably bring you down now because we know we didn't activate anybody there unless they're closer over here. This sometimes is a little risky. Oh no, okay. I still didn't notice what it was. Yeah, it's just the sectoid. It's a thin man, but it looked like it had a fair amount of hit points, and that sectoid and thin man didn't have that many hit points, unless it's regenerating and it's now back to full strength by now. It's possible because they were doing that. You know, I think I'm going to bring you back here just because if they do come up to shoot at you, they'll have a height advantage. And then everybody else.
I feel, Commander.
I'd like to just throw smoke for here, but you'll if they come forward, you'll see them and maybe be able to hit them on Overwatch.
Safety's off.
Je relais, commandant.
And we're going to steady. You should be far enough back, but I'm still going to hunker you. Your Overwatch would be too far away anyway. Okay, there's the thin man. He did regenerate. He's back to full health. No, he's not.
J'ai neutralisé la cible.
You gotta love the railgun. Oh, baby! I love that weapon. Now there's a sectoid and whatever is hanging out with a muton that we keep hearing. They must be like back up on the hill like I've never seen them, or behind this tipped up vehicle here. Let's see if they've moved. Let's peek around the corner with Van Doorn.
Sir.
Nope. And I'm okay now. I'll leave Van Doorn there. Even a sectoid, he should be okay and not take hideous damage. I'm going to peek around this side in case the muton is hiding on this side of the map.
Heading to that location.
No. And then we'll play the Overwatch game one more time. I think we're okay with ammo there.
Mettez-vous à couvert d'ici. Je relais, commandant.
We're going to steady again. We need to gain vision of these guys.
I feel, Commander.
Yeah, your range on that weapon isn't worth overwatching. I'll keep you there this time since the only active is a sectoid. Like I said.
We have eyes on the target.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Time to fortify our position.
Hello? Who's out there?
We hear them.
What was that sound?
We just don't see them. Something moved in the acid. The sectoid moved through the acid. So the sectoid's in the center somewhere. That doesn't help us out. We still don't see it. I'm going to bring Van Doorn here just to see if we can gain vision.
Affirmative.
We need vision. We need vision. I could bring you up here to gain vision and then run you back. And if the sectoid's on Overwatch, oh well, it should only be an armor hit. I said, not assuredly.
I'm on the move.
This is freaky. Do we dare? I need vision so we can do something. It's only a sectoid that's active. The other ones aren't active. I have to reassure myself.
Solid copy.
So that should be okay. And this should be okay, other than the sectoid maybe getting a hit on us.
In motion.
And everybody else kind of hangs in there. You know, maybe Freaky Friendly comes over to this side in case I need to bring him down here to suppress or something like that. Yeah, I know, Carlos, you love your concealment scouts, don't you? You just love your concealment scouts.
Affirmative.
We all have our own play styles. That's my only defense. We all have our own play styles. And there's nothing wrong with them. That's the fun about the game. You get your favorite units that you like to use, and you use them well. This game can be won many, many different ways. It can also be lost many, many different ways, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to bring you a little farther forward with the med kit. Here we go.
Nouveau contact.
More floaters. Missed that time. A muton and one or two, looks like two floaters and a muton. Okay, we got our first hit there.
Adjusting sights.
Okay. 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 I'm saying, Emo, take down that floater. That is your specialty. Let's see if we can finish him off. There we go. Now it's a muton and one floater that we can't see. And of course a flick. Oh, two. There were two floaters. So there's still two floaters that we can't see. I miscounted, so I didn't notice that. Oh, something did. Well, what I can do is I can come here, and that should be a flank. And he's got lightning reflexes. And that should be a hit and run on the big guy.
Closing on target.
And we didn't see anything else. That's weird. Oh, yo, there, we see that one. Not that anybody can shoot it right now. We have options. Second shot will be better. Because he just hollowed it. Isn't it nice? When you can hollow your own shot. I love it. Van Doorn for the kill.
Nothing's moving down there.
Always nice to get a crit when you don't need it. Now I can suppress, because I don't have a definite kill. Now what I can do is get you out there. Oh, you have a shot from there? That's a damn good shot. It's not a hit and run. So I tell you what. There's lots of ways I can go after this. I'll hold on to the rocket, I guess. But what I'm going to do... Okay, you can see it. You have the shot because... Okay, I could get... And is he overwatching? That one's not overwatching. I could get the hollow targeting on it from here. Except it leaves me in crappy cover. Or I just... That would get that shot by Lucian up to 85%. And I sure do like that a lot better. Yeah, we gave you some health, freaky friendly, so you could do this. Get shot and still survive. Is that the Overwatch? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the sectoid. Okay, he wasn't on Overwatch. There's still one more floater. That's probably the one on Overwatch. Wouldn't you know? So let's have Freaky Friendly go. He doesn't have double tap with this shot, but I think I'm going to get him to... Or was that not a blue move? Oh, it was. I just went past him. Forget the sectoid. Let's get hollow. Maybe you can do something better. We got hollow. That was something better. Then we got a better shot here. Lucian likes overkill on those 1 and 2 health victims. I could blow my last rocket what else am I gonna do? I don't really care about a sectoid corpse, do I? And then maybe we get lucky that a floater's in the general vicinity. You never know.
With pleasure. Coordinates confirmed.
It was not in the general vicinity. Did that guy also heal himself? I'd love to just run EIEIO up there, but you know, floaters love to sit back on Overwatch. So I think EIEIO just thinks about all the farm animals all by himself down there. Who's left? Jonesy. We could suppress.
Let's
Zabiol. Nobody needs healing yet, so tell you what.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And I'd love to run up here, but we're not gonna.
Roger that. Scanning.
There it is. Ooh, we hit it. But now he can hit us. Ooh, who'd he hit? Okay, he got rid of the suppression. And he's taking acid pain. And we're okay. We did it. We've overcome them. We can do it now. With, I don't think that was an injury beyond... Nope. Armor held up. We're gonna come up here to kill the floater. Of course, I don't have an answer on that thing. Low profile. And I think Emo has to is in a reload position yet again, and they're both squad site. So Emo reload.
Locked and loaded.
So let's kill, and then this guy. Crazy. Let's run up here. Is that within that cover? If I can get my bearing, yeah, that cover right there should be a free shot. Actually, this cover might not be. So let's take the sure free shot.
Location confirmed.
Oh no, it's not. I double moved. Oh, yes it is, because I could command him. Sorry, Nightmare. I noticed your comment a little late. Nightmare's always got my back. I just don't always notice his help. I'm just a little slow on noticing the help sometimes. Let's try this first. When mistakes are made,
Il va me falloir des
lean on Julian to clean up the mess. Yeah, just another day at the office, Nightmare. I know. So therefore, let's command, not there, but over there. I don't think it'll be a great shot, but I can suppress. Well, maybe I can do this. It's only one hit point we need. There, we finally used the mind fray properly. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hallelujah. We did it. Yeah, your favorite woman, Miss Click. That's funny. So EIEIO got and Ellen Ripley, she got hit, but she got a promotion. She stuck through it and got her promotion. So let's go see. Master Sergeant, Master Sergeant. 2 Master Sergeant promotions. This is nice. E-I-E-I-O. He's more the offensive assault build, other than resilience. So do I want to give him more movement? Do I want to give him vital VPT? Or should we help him out with mobility? And this actually helps with armor. Heavier armor increases the bonus. So it confers bonus armor hit points. So this kind of helps offense and defense combined, whereas this is just offense, this is just speed. Yeah, and he's decently mobile as is. I think I go extra conditioning because of that extra armor thing here. And we've unlocked at least Titan armor and some of the higher level armors now. So I do believe extra conditioning is the way I'm going. So Old MacDonald, sing your song. Extra conditioning, E-I-E-I-O. 9 health, 13 plus 5, 80 will, 91 aim. He's been working out on the farm and it shows. Ellen Ripley Jonesy. Now we have you the heat build here. I kind of feel like to take advantage of rapid fire, I wouldn't mind getting you a little extra aim. Your aim progression didn't get us where we need it. Getting 4 more aim would be a big boost along with whatever normally you get. Be nice to get you into the 90s of aim. Oh, you checked the chart, +2 will, +3 aim without extra conditioning. That's her, what she could pick up. Sentinel, well, we didn't do any kind of Overwatch build. Mayhem is nice though when we're suppressing. Doing that automatic damage. We have some people with that, and it is nice. But since technically as a heat gunner, we need to be able to rely on her rapid fire more, especially against when we start getting into those sectopod enemies coming up. So I feel like I want the extra aim, so the rapid fire hopefully is going to be more effective at that time. That's my thinking, right or wrong. That's kind of what I'm thinking on this one, because she doesn't get the automatic hollow targeting, so I don't suppress as often. I like doing the other shots when I can with her. Suppression is more the fallback option. I'm going extra conditioning yet again. We got the extra tick of health, which is huge. Extra mobility on a gunner is huge, you know. And we're in the 90s with our aim, so that's much better now. And I could even then throw a scope on. I might have to build another scope or two if I want to be able to count on rapid fire, because it has an aim penalty. So, yeah, I like these promotions. Good job, team. Good job, team. We all came through. What did we pick up? 14 Illyrium. Yeah, I've noticed I'm not so concerned about the corpses. 14 alloys. Not a big haul on those two. There we go. At least we're in the 20s with weapon fragments. 7, a little bit of meld. Okay, that's cool. We got some stuff we wanted. It's never a super high draw on these abductions compared to other things. 138 more bucks. Look at the money we're swimming in right now. Oh, I know what it makes sense to update now. This. Well, of course, it won't take effect till the end of the month, but I could upgrade our training for our pilots. I've never had the money to really be able to do it before, because right now I don't really have the alloys and fragments that I need to really do what I want. I mean, I can, But we're going to be having plasma. We're going to be having so much stuff coming up. I'd like to just hold on to those a little longer. Yes, there's some things we can do. Well, you know, a Super Sky Ranger is going to eat 60 alloys, and then I'm left with nothing. And I don't need it yet. I haven't even built the skeleton key. We're ready. We can push for it when we need it. Psi Warfare, at some point we'll want to upgrade that. We haven't even gotten a net out yet. And then there's all these other things we could get. Yeah, I'll tell you what I will build right now, because I just remembered we didn't do it last time. Where's my motion tracker? Let's replace our lost motion tracker. In fact, let's just build another one. It's 11 frickin' bucks with nothing else. Now we have a backup for when it gets damaged. That might be an option at this point. Nightmare, since I'm a little... I kind of need help with alloys and fragments lately, and at some point Illyrium becomes an issue. I can't remember exactly when that kicks in. I mean, if I wanted to build my Titan armor, there go all my alloys. But ooh, baby, the thought of picking that up one of these days. Then I still need 80 alloys to get my last upgraded mech suit. So it'll be a pinch less squishy, my Shoguns. There's a lot that we need. I would like, you know, say maybe a proximity launcher. Look, that all takes crap that we don't have a lot of stuff on. So I gotta just... I can't have it all. I gotta pick and choose, pick and choose, pick and choose. You know, y'all say stuff that we want, and I agree with you. I'd love it all. But we have to pick and choose really carefully. I mean, I've been wanting a second alloy cannon the whole game, but that's too many alloys. Yeah, some of those get refunded at the end of building some of this stuff. Gotta remember that. You know what I'm gonna do also? One more scope, since I got the cash. I was just talking about it. Might as well do it. Technically with this mod, Carlos, we don't need the UFO scanners as much. And I'll show you why. The ongoing studies of the alien UFO types have let us... Oh wait, this is not what I was thinking it was. Oh, this tells... No, we already have that with the mod. We already know the damage that they're taking. So this is redundant with the mod. This is just something the mod makes unnecessary. So we actually don't need the UFO scanners, because we already in our air battles see the picture of the UFO. It's the other one. Yeah, UFO tracking is probably more important, because then we can see the UFOs on other continents where we don't have satellites. We have a better chance of seeing them there. So we can pick up every harvest mission, potentially. We don't have to rely on them, like that one in India earlier on in the month that we missed. Because we didn't see it. We only saw, you know, the activity that was there, and then the alien resources went up. With this, we'd see it, but what's 40 Illyrium? I can afford that. It's only 20 alloys, and I have the flight computers, and I have the 300. This is probably the one. This is probably the one that makes sense. And this one seems to make sense. We're gonna do it. Because maybe it'll pay for itself. I'd like to think it's gonna pay for itself by finding us more missions, those juicy harvest missions.
We're certainly keeping the boys down in the...
And then the last thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna go into headquarters to training. And I'm just going to put everything at level 1 and see what that cost is. 150. We can do that. We could do that. If I, but it, you know, it's still not great. It only, the upper limit, a lot of us are above that XP limit already anyway. I could afford that. And then it gives us an upper XP limit of 700, which makes more sense. I'll be able to train more people. And then the training center capacity increases to 6 pilots at a time, and the duration of training is down to 15 days with a 30 bonus XP bonus. It's going to be weird now having so much cash. There's that. Or is our air game... Let's stay on the screen. Or is the air game doing okay as is? And like was mentioned earlier... Oh, we can't afford it now? Oh no, improved salvage. And that helps us with the weapon fragments. That, I think with plasma coming online soon, starting to come online, only little weapons will be available first. But weapon fragments are going to be needed big time. Let me spend this first, and then we'll see what we can do with the air game. Because weapon fragments, almost more than alloys, there's some big asks of. Yeah, I'm going improved salvage, Phantom Dragon. I think y'all have convinced me with your comments and looking at everything. I think this is the best use of our sources now. Because we have a bad choke point with fragments right now. We need anything we can get help with on the fragments. And then we'll go back to the hangar, and maybe I don't have to upgrade so much. Go back to training. But I'm running out of pilots to even be able to train right now. So I gotta at least up level something or nobody will be training anymore. So if I did level 1 on everything... What is this? Let's just see what they all change. That's capacity. That's not the biggest issue. That increases what we can make. I think training staff. I think that one's more important. So we can train to a higher limit. And then after a while, it's going to be more important to get more of a bonus on our training. But we can afford the 150 and a monthly cost. Well, keep us under. It'll put us around. Yeah. It'll be hovering around 200, just over 200. I'm gonna do it, and it won't kick in till the first of the month. But we'll start having improved training. We needed to do that a little. Because, you know, we have some countries that just need some help to get our levels up. Especially when we start getting to the bigger aircraft. Okay, I think it's time to look for our next event. And see if whoever's next, can pass their psi training. That sounds like a plan. I think... Yeah, let's go. Yeah, negative 200 a month, and we've been overcoming that with what we're shooting down and making the money. The cash has not been our problem. It's the alloys and fragments, and every now and then the Illyrium. Two scientists. I don't care so much about the recruit. There's another recruit I'll add to our. In the Discord right now, just so y'all know if you haven't seen. I actually posted it also, I think, in the community tab, so you can take a look there. All our trade recruits that we have, and I'm probably going to do this for 2 scientists and another recruit. I put their stats out there so you can all give me your opinion on what we should make our low-level recruits that I have not assigned a class to yet. So feel free to give your opinions, share your opinions. I didn't need to make the decision by today. Nightmare had some good points in his response, and we can get a few more of you to see what you think about what the best classes for them would be. I'm going to do this one. I did do it, didn't I? Did I do it? Or did I meld stasis tank? Yeah, I did it. Okay, it's not in there. So I should have a new recruit in here that I don't recognize the name of. Murillo was, that's not a new name. Where's the new name? Annette, no. Diesel, I think, is the new soldier we got. Oh, baby. 3 health. I don't remember a 3 health before, so this is our newest. Diesel is the newest one. Diesel is awesome sounding, but then you go look at the 3 health, the 63 aim. Okay, Will. Come on, Diesel. So I'll be adding his name to the list. Yeah, Diesel for medic. Diesel for the scrap heap. But yeah, high will kind of person. I could see something like this also being. What I'm thinking is I don't have enough. I invested too much in sapper engineers early, and I didn't convert to smoke engineers soon enough. And I could also see that being a smoke engineer. And that way, if I had a medic and an engineer, that's double the smoke for some of these long missions that we have. Because, you know, on the last assault carrier, we ran out of smoke when we really could have used some at the end. So having extra people to carry smoke would be helpful also. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your 2 cents also. Carlos, medic, like I said, medic's also good too, because they have goodwill progression, and he starts out with goodwill. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, let's go skate. I could talk all day about what we should make what, and what do you think this one's good for, because there's so many different ways you can go and opinions for what to do. It's fun to talk about it. For me, I'm into the game, so...
Contact detected.
What the heck? What the heck? What is it? Nap of Earth, large, Germany. Can't be Terror. Terror's done. We only get 1 this month. Large. Harvest. We do have an outstanding harvest. This could be the harvest. Let's hit scramble and see what it's, yeah. It's a trap! This is just for Carlos, so you can go, it's a trap! And it probably is too. We gotta be up around 50%. So you know the best way to offset a trap? Shoot it down. Best way to offset a trap.
Contact detected.
And it's only got 1 escort! Do we go for another shoot down? We don't know what kind of large it is, though. What if it's a scary bad large, like a battleship that hits like a truck? Well, we can always abort and just let it land and deal with the trap. But holy smokes. Maybe we could bring it down. I'd rather do a crashed harvester like we did. I would rather do a crashed harvester than a landed one. That's what I'm thinking. Well, once we see what it is. In fact, before I hit the go out there button, let's go to the wiki and refresh my memory on profiles of large ships. Because all we're going to see is the outline here off at the side. So the abductor and the harvester have that same look. I'll recognize those because the abductors I can call that out right away. Now we have a transport, which is more of the blocky rear end. And then we have the ones we dealt with already, the assault carrier, right? Wasn't it an assault carrier? Or a battleship. They both kind of have similar profiles. So the assault carrier is what we did, wasn't it? That's the one that crashed. It was still a MF. Excuse me. I try to keep it clean, but I guess I was only abbreviating it, but still. It was an MFer of a mission. That's what I was going to say. So, well, let's see what it is. So it's either it's a harvest. Can that even do a harvest? Which ones can do a harvest? Is this no? It can't be one of these. This can't be a harvest. This can't be a harvest. So these ships should be out of the picture. Now here, a terror ship. Well, that's terror or research. So a transport. It could be a transport that's going to do a harvest. Because they need resources like nobody's business right now. Okay, so now I kind of know what I'm looking at. I kind of have an idea of what we're looking at. So let's come back to it. Yeah, you'd think it's got to be a transport. Well, we'll find out in about 2 seconds. I've got my AIM module ready to go. That's another thing I should build. Some replacement AIM modules. Haven't I used a couple? I feel like I've used a couple recently, and I don't know if I've replaced them. So it could be no, our abductions are done for the month. We even got the 0.5 extra abduction that we might or might not have gotten. So all the abductions are done. This would be a bonus from the charts that we look at. It should be a harvest. That's the only outstanding large ship mission we have left. So let's go find out. It'll be hard to shoot down whatever large it is. AIM modules will be used.
Engaging bogey. Closing.
Transport. Oh, Watts Vogels is chosen, so they're going to be aiming at him. Let's shoot it down! Watts Vogels, I got to retreat as soon as they look at him. Because he could get shot down! I backed him off. H11's been backed off. We have a chance to get it. We're still in contact. We got a crew moving. We haven't done a transport yet before. We did it. We got ourselves another shot down, so to hell with the trap, Carlos. You convinced me it was going to be a trap, and so we decided to go for the air battle. Now we got some repairing to do here. Who got the kills? Felipe! I don't think he's in here today. Felipe got... Maybe, I don't know if it's his first kill or not, but he got a kill. That's good for mostly rookie still. And Watts Vogels, yeah, he got a kill too. Of course, he should have. He got the AIM module benefit. Okay, we got 36 hours. It says unidentified. I guess we get to identify it after we go attack it. Yeah, I was thinking it was even closer to 50%. I knew it was going to be a high percent trap. That's why I said, man, let's take a look at it. And maybe we can try to shoot it down. We got enough coil gun, Phoenix cannon coil guns to have a chance, and we did. Plus, with this mod having that many ships, you don't have to send them one at a time. We were able to take it out. So there we go. I'm gonna ignore it and I'm gonna ignore it first because I want to look in here. I am dying to see this number, Nightmare. Their resources are -8. Their resources are just like our monthly income. Negative. Yeah, we gotta let an hour pass before they get back, because right now we won't see. I've never seen that before. I hope it doesn't screw up the game. That's something I've never seen before, but I'm glad to be the first to do it.
File that request directly
Yeah.
with Dr. Valen.
I think right now we're in a window where it's strong, Shakti. If you would have asked me this in April or May, I'd say, no, this is a tough mod. This is really tough. It was killing us. The scouts were shooting down multiple planes I was able to bring out. 2 at a time would go out after a scout in the early game, and I'd lose. I hardly had any ships. It was tough early. But then all of a sudden, once I got the coil guns built, and then people were also getting promoted, so I could start taking out more than 2 or 3. Now I can take out with my best commanders, not every commander, but my best commanders can take out 5 or 6 planes. And that's huge. And my best commanders are where they're focusing is on Germany, where we shot this down. So you can see the effects. So if they were to attack me in South Africa with what we just saw, I couldn't have shot it down. So yeah, if you just look at that one battle, it's too easy. If you just look at this one point in time, it's too easy. Pretty soon they'll start bringing those big ships all the time. Pretty soon they'll start escorting, and there's where the aliens start catching up. Is you'll see escorts that are these bigger ships at some point if they ever get enough resources. Unless we can just smash down their resources where they can't do that. So even now we're only seeing fighters so far. I forget what number is set in the mod for research. We're probably closing in on it. It's probably like 300, where they can have escorts like raiders and destroyers soon. So the game kind of has its plateaus where we're at a good point in the air game right now. We're at a good point in the air game right now. It has its ebbs and flows where you're behind the curve. We're ahead of the curve temporarily right now. Is the way I feel. If you talk to the average person, overall, Shakti, they'll say, yeah, the mod makes it easier. I don't know that it makes it that much easier yet. I have to finish my playthrough to give you a final assessment. But right now, I'll say there were good times and there were bad times. That's why, as a matter of fact, in my aircraft list, if it was so easy, I wouldn't have this many planes in my roster. I'm almost full. I got planes everywhere. So I needed a lot of planes for how much damage we were taking, so I could keep rotating planes in. I've been much higher negative monthly because of it. Because of the upkeep of so many planes yeah, anyway. So yeah, the game was really hurting bad. The air game was early on. So now it's like I said, it's kind of ebbs and flows, and we're on a peak. We're riding the wave right now. We're at a good point. Okay. Okay. So did those ships come back yet in Europe? I wasn't even paying attention. I think, yeah, they're refueling, so we don't know the damage levels. So let's get out there, let the aircraft refuel, and check. We'll go right back in and check the damage. There we go. And let's check the Scilabs. Daffy. She started getting better out in the field, but she cannot pass her sight test worth a darn. So Daffy, you're going right back in. Carlotta, Daffy. You know, it's just one of those 50-50 kind of times in the tube. Yeah, 50-50. Yeah, and there's and also once you play with the mod, Carlos and Shakti, I have control. Like if I felt it was too easy, like what I did at the very beginning is I increased the damage we needed to do on the aliens, and that made it too hard right away, too fast. So I put it back down to what the recommended mod levels were, and it was still beating us up. But eventually we caught up to that. So there, you can play with numbers. It's very easy within the mod to make it harder if you think it's too easy. You can make XCOM hit less. You can make the UFO enemies have more health. So there's lots of ways to adjust it to what you think is harder or the proper level of difficulty. In that way, I like the mod. You can play with it, but going in for your first time playing with it, you won't know what's best, what's not. You just kind of got to play with it. And then if it feels easy, tweak it up a little bit. If it feels too hard, tweak it back down. And then, you know, it has the recommended, and I wouldn't go below the recommended. I guarantee you it would be too easy that way. Just my opinion. All right, so we know... Oh, wait. I didn't check the hangar properly, did I? I get sidetracked. It's like, oh, look, a squirrel. You got me talking about this game. 9 days, 10 days, 8 days. So, you know that one perk we got to speed up repair? I'm noticing, even though we're getting hit, the repair times haven't been in the high teens for a while. I think that Foundry project is really a good pickup as far as repair times for our air game right now. And it's got to be doing, and it does the same. It speeds up the mech repair, shiv repair times too. So if we get damage there, that's a good Foundry project. Because look at, we got hit solid on a couple of those, but the longest anyone's out, Felipe, 10 days. I'm gonna keep them all right there, because my only replacement without taking it from another country, of course, it is Europe. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring someone maybe over. Phoenix Cannon. Oh, Vulcan. I still have one Phoenix Cannon. Do we have a ready Phoenix Cannon here? And then South America hasn't been seeing a lot of activity. Tough Love's got an avalanche missile. I thought I had switched all those out. There's something else to fix. Oh, no pilot in Africa. Let's see who's available. Tar Heel Nash. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Katsunungen. I'm going to bring you and your Phoenix Cannon to Europe. And then I'm going to take Watts Vogels. Now I'm going to bring Felipe to South America. Heck, I think that's where he's from too, so it makes sense that I'm sending him over there, except I can't do it direct. So Felipe, I'm bringing you, we're going to fly you to Asia. I'll bring Katsunungen down to Europe, and then as soon as the transfers have happened, I'll take Felipe back up to South America. That's the way I got to do it. And then Katsunungen, so that way it'll end up balancing out the amount of Phoenix Cannons, which are the important weapon. And since this is the heaviest activity, 3 Phoenix Cannons there makes sense. Okay. What's our time looking like? Yeah, okay, we should be looking for a mission. Oh wait, we got a mission. Oh yeah, and change the avalanche missiles. Because our air game should be done now. For the month. We shouldn't have any more air game for the month. So it's time for us to heal up a little bit. Another avalanche. Oh no! Glacier. Let's give you some stingrays. Okay, I think we got everybody now. Okay. So I'm thinking let's we can advance a little more time. What are we at? The 25th? Oh, we got a covert up in 2 days. Yeah, well that... we don't need to wait. Because then we'll have a covert up next time. So, this is what we're going to do. Since, yeah, there is a council mission this month. And you know what I think it is this month? Looking at what could be available, I think it's the final DLC one, Furies. The one with the big landed thing in the, or crashed. Yeah, I think it's crashed. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done that, but it's in the snow. It's the one in the snow. Big landed or crashed in the snow. So that's the one I'm expecting to happen this month. So that's another big mission where, you know, so we're going to have this, which will be a big mission. Then we'll have the covert, which, so we're going to have 3 upcoming missions still. But our barracks should be in good shape. So with that in mind, I'm not going to advance the timer anymore. Because the last thing I need to do is stack up our missions even more. And then I'll update and add this new soldier to the list in the Discord, and then I'll make a comment and pin the comment and add it to the community tab, so you guys can give me feedback on what you think these characters should become. I included, you know, the totals of the classes on that same thing, so you know what we already have and what you think. At this point, we're balanced enough where we really can make those whatever we want. Whatever we think the best class is going to be for late game that work best. I'd love to hear your opinions. So we got a little fatigue. We only got 3 left in the... Oh, Shakti, by the way, I don't know if you missed that mission. Sorry, we kept you alive. We did keep you alive. But you're still out for a little while. It was a tough one. It was a tough one. Oh boy, it was a tough one. But anyway, there you go. Let's finish out the week here. Once again, I'll do a final note for all of you that have watched recently in Twitch. Thanks for getting me to 3.03 average viewers, where my goal was 3. I just got a little email from Twitch today that we hit that goal, and it's a good one. And I want to thank everybody who's helped me get there by watching this stream on Twitch. And hopefully now I can start putting this Twitch side of the channel together with the perks that hopefully I will be qualified for now, according to that email. And we can make it some more fun over on the Twitch side too. So that's the plan. Thank you, everybody. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do hope to see you next time. And I hope you have a good one. Ciao.